Welcome everyone, thank you very much for joining me today on my latest episode. If you're new around here and you want to keep up to date on all the latest Liverpool daily news, team news, pre-match and post-match on all things Liverpool, make sure you do hit that subscribe button, put your bell notification on as well so you do get notified every time a video does go live. Got all the latest on Klopp, on all the latest injury updates in terms of Alisson, Nathaniel Klein as well, coming from his press conference. I've got his quotes. I will tell you them in today's episode. A little bit on Kenny Dalglish, his thoughts on Liverpool's transfer business. It's only a small section, but I felt it was a good read. I wanted to share that with you on his thoughts, and quickly touching on the possible other, obviously potential other option for Jurgen Klopp. Neil Critchley has talked about the other forwards in terms of the under-23s. Firstly, we'll go straight into the injury updates anyway. Jurgen Klopp just come from the Liverpool Echo. As always, if you're new around here, do leave all the full extent to the stories in the more in-depth if you want to go and check that out in the link in the description. So go and check that out after the show if you want to do that. But in terms of Klopp's update, he is quoted, "We have to see how serious it is. Then we have to deal with it. It's the calf and that's it. He couldn't carry on and that's not a good sign. We have to see." In terms of, obviously, Alisson Becker, is the expected injury time and outlay for him, his expected return is in and around September. Jurgen talked about Nathaniel Klein's injury as well. Clearly, an injury of this nature isn't a happy moment for any player, but the silver lining for him is that, according to the medical guys, it's a straightforward ACL injury, and obviously with an ACL injury, it's unexpected really. He'll be out for quite a while. It's a big shame because we could have done with him in the squad in terms of obviously cover for right back. Another player as well now, Paul Glatzel, the striker, suffered knee ligament damage when making his first appearance for Liverpool's first team against Tranmere Rovers in pre-season. After undergoing surgery is expected to be out for the season. Klopp goes on to say, "Unfortunately, Paul got seriously injured, which is a shame. He is a wonderful kid and a wonderful player. Unbelievable. The week we saw him at Millwood helped already. So then when he's back, he'll be back with the big boys, because really what we've seen was a great player who could mix it with the first team." So they're the latest injury updates in terms of Jurgen Klopp anyway. And we'll go straight on to the extra attacking options for Jurgen Klopp he'll have soon for Liverpool. This is coming from the Liverpool Echo anyway. In terms of Rhian Brewster, has shown some really good signs. He is edging nearer to full fitness for Liverpool. Obviously, Brewster featured 71 minutes for the under-23s in the Premier League to open it against Tottenham Hotspur at the Academy on Kirby on Saturday afternoon. Neil Critchley explained, goes on to quote, "Rhian needs to build up volume of football. He's had a good pre-season and he has stayed fit and has managed some minutes for the first team and scored a couple of goals for them. He just has to keep on playing games. If he does that, I'm sure at some point his fitness and general all-around game coordination, his ability, his first touch, awareness, that will all come back to him. You have to remember how long he was out for. There were really good signs for him. He had a great opportunity in the second half when he played and had to square it to Dixon. When he has his rhythm back and plays more games, he just needs time. He looks lean and trim and fit, and he's definitely developing." So that was just a little bit on Neil Critchley's thoughts on obviously Rhian Brewster. I do hope he does get a lot of first team opportunities this season. It'll be very difficult for them, but everyone let me know your thoughts. Do you hope Rhian does get a lot more opportunities? Obviously, with the variety of competitions we are going to be playing, obviously the Super Cup against Chelsea at midweek anyway in the coming days, will he get that opportunity there? It's whether to be seen anyway, but it's great that he's showing signs. Obviously, Critchley, as quoted then, and everyone, Rhian had been out for quite a while, obviously due to his injury, so it's going to take him a couple more games and match fitness really to get into the full flow of prior to him getting injured and the form in which he showed for England. And just finally, everyone, going on to the quotes, a little small section of Kenny Dalglish, his latest quotes on Liverpool's transfer business. I go on to say Kenny Dalglish thinks Liverpool will be comfortable with the quiet transfer window. As quoted by the Sunday Post, Dalglish said, "Liverpool haven't made any big summer signings, and everyone at the football club will be comfortable about that. They are the champions of Europe and have an exceptionally strong squad. There is no point in bringing in new players unless they are improvements on what we already have. For every club, that's not as easy as it sounds. Anyway, so big quotes by Kenny Dalglish anyway. I think he's absolutely spot on there, everyone. Ideally, we want to be bringing in X, Y, and Z. Obviously, the transfer window has shut. It's important to stress, 97 points that we got last season. The squad has got a whole host of quality in them. Jurgen Klopp very much definitely would have signed players if they were available at the right price. And very much you're looking at bringing players in January or whatnot. You've got to look at the forward line. An attacking player in world football is going to be like, they've already got the forward three maestros in Mane, Firmino and Salah. Am I good enough really to get him ahead of them? And some players, especially in the attacking areas, would have been not happy to be sat on the bench. It's interesting to see going into future windows where we do go. But I tell you what, this squad is very good, and Kenny, as he's already said, and everyone, this squad is quality, and it will improve very much so on last season. So everyone, thank you very much for tuning in. Hopefully you have enjoyed today's episode. If you want to stay up to date on all the latest news and going-ons on this channel anyway, make sure you do hit that subscribe button. Everyone, have a quality rest of your day, and I will see you tomorrow for another episode. You never walk alone, Reds, wherever you are in the world. See you later.